Can you feel it? We're back in action for another episode.
We're back again, Daniels. Shiver me timbers.
That's the wrong franchise.
That's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
But it's still Disney Channel.
And now we enter Trap Boba. And that's what people in their 30s look like when they try to do TikToks.
Look at you. I'm the king of TikTok.
Welcome to the show, mother effers. Am I allowed to say that?
No, you're not.
We're rolling with it. Because I give no S words.
S words.
Let me bring it down a notch. We're getting a little bit too hyped there. But hello, sir. Welcome to episode 4. How you doing today?
I'm feeling splendiferous. I'm feeling like smacking a couple pikers around.
But you know what you can smack? That mother effing like button.
Exactly. You know, we get that like, comment, subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell.
Badinga.
Whammy.
We said no. We had a group meeting. We asked about Whammy, and Whammy was denied, and he wanted to bring it anyway.
Everybody loves Whammy.
But follow me at Papa O'Block. Follow my co-host Felix Supreme 305. Road to 5K. Where you at?
Let's get it, man. And stop hating. I keep getting followers. It keeps going up.
I asked
and then
where
it
you
goes
at.
down.
How close are you?
I got a little bit too excited.
This is why you shouldn't follow him, because he goes on ridiculous rants.
I was hyped up off that Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna jump on you like a spider monkey. How about that? But you know what you can jump on? Tales from the Crib, the main show, the best show, your mother's favorite show, the #1 podcast in Texas.
Podcast?
Yeah, I'm talking about the main show.
Oh yeah.
The show that makes this show happen.
Yeah, remember that. Hey, peep that up, man.
We talk about more than Star Wars.
We drop off every Monday, 7:30 Eastern. Just know we the best podcast in Texas, best podcast in San Antonio. Ask your mama, ask the lady at IHOP, ask the dude at Denny's.
Ask the lunch lady.
Ask the lunch lady.
And subscribe and hit that QR code. Scan it, love it, see it.
Bing bong.
And check out our other episodes. We've done episode 1 through 3. Episode 3 exploded, absolutely exploded. Over 480 views already. It made our other videos look like they don't even know what they're doing.
Exactly. Word on the street, somebody did a nip slip.
Nobody did that. That's not why that episode's popular. They're gonna make us.
Hey, you gotta go viral somehow.
They're gonna check the video now.
It's a glizzy.
Anyways, episode 1 and 2, support those videos. They're also great, even though they haven't gotten the equal up, which is crazy, is because episode 2 was my favorite. Episode 1 was decent. I thought episode 3 was trash, and that one got the most views. Makes no sense.
Do something strange for a piece of change. In my case, some views.
But we're going to go ahead and jump into chapter 4, The Gathering Storm. And that picture right there is some great concept art. And we're going to get into that part of the story.
This episode was amazing. I loved it.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and start off. We're in the back to tank. And Boba goes right back into a flashback where he's checking out Jabba the Hutt's palace and seeing it's way too guarded.
At first, I thought he was going to run in here blindfolded, use his gaffy stick. I got it right.
There you go. I'm surprised you remembered.
Exactly. Me too. I pulled it out my...
Your memory.
But exactly. Like I said, I thought he was going to gaffy stick everybody. Be like some Disney Channel Power Ranger movie. One guy versus 50 and somehow the one guy wins. Like a Jackie Chan movie.
No, he's smarter than that.
But he didn't do it.
No, he's not Jackie Chan. But basically the story continues. He's camping out. He sees some flares going in the sky. And if you're a real Star Wars fan, you know that was the Mandalorian from season 2. When he was tracking down Fennec Shan and helping that fake friend that betrayed him in that episode that gut shoots Fennec Shan.
You went real deep with it then.
Just like they went real deep in Fennec Shan's guts. Let's talk about the laser beam.
But when I saw this part, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's like a metal suit or a gun just flying down to save him. But then I was like, maybe.
But maybe
it
not.
gave me flashbacks to Smallville.
Oh God!
When Clark Kent landed in Smallville.
Smallville was all right. I think everyone watched Smallville, but I don't think it's one of those shows that age well. I think it's one of those shows that if you check out now, you're like, how did I watch this?
And then they never got into the story of how did she end up.
And this
what did she
isn't
fly
the
from?
Smallville show.
I'm sure I was there.
Oh,
like What are you talking
My
about?
I thought you were about to go on a Smallville rant. I was like, this is the wrong show.
No, I'm gonna talk about her. Like they
Okay.
didn't talk about how did like she was in no ship. She just like where did she fly from? Out of space? Around the corner?
No, why was she there?
Why was she there?
She
Why
was
was she?
hiding because she had a bounty on her head,
She was
and they were going to get her.
clearly she flew out of space and she flew. She fell from somewhere and she was.
She
And I
didn't
thought
fall.
she
She
was
just
alright.
got shot in the stomach.
And she fell out of the sky.
No, she was in the sky. She was just there.
So what's the star?
Those are flares.
That
So
was a flare?
basically, the Mandalorian and the other and another friend bounty hunter were shooting flares because they know Fennec Shan is an expert sniper. They were shooting the flares as a distraction so she couldn't snipe them while they approached her because she was on a mountain and they were coming on speeder bikes.
Oh.
That's why they shot the flares.
Okay.
And they ended up getting to her, and the guy betrayed Mandalorian trying to get the bounty for himself. And he really actually wanted, I think, the armor or something, but he betrays him and shoots her in the gut and then tries to take him out.
Who says Crib Reactions doesn't have the Star Wars facts? We got the facts. I got this guy, so we got the facts.
Sometimes I remember things.
Exactly.
But I want to give a huge shout out to my co-host. Made a guest appearance in this episode. He brought Fennec Shan back to life. How did you do that, sir? How did you manage this surgery with your electronic hand?
A little elbow grease, ingenuity, and a little bit of Jamaica's finest.
Is that what they call it these days?
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
You got to be this guy for Halloween.
No.
You have to. I'm going to buy you the hair.
I don't even know who this guy is. Who is he?
He's actually a character. He's like from the comics or something. I'm not into it that much to know everything, people. So put it in the comments below if you know who this man is, if you know his backstory. I just thought it was my co-host making a surprise guest.
And it is. And then when he went here, I didn't understand what was going on. First, I thought he was going to some club or some party. And because I heard this loud music and everybody was standing in front. And then as soon as he walks in, boom, it's a clinic. And all you see is a whole bunch of people get turned to robots.
Yeah, they're people that do body mods with electronics. And he brought her there so they could mod her, but basically save her from dying. Look, if you could look there, they have like the robot fluid, and then they have her actual real blood being pumped. And you can see all those pistons, and I mean, that looks crazy. She looks like she's full robot, but she's still mostly human.
They basically turn her to Android 18.
There you go. We're gonna start having Dragon Ball Z reactions coming up.
Oh, we're definitely getting
We're gonna rank the movies. We'll have all kinds of stuff to do.
But no, before you move on, so is this a common place they take? So does this happen normally in Star Wars where they have a spot where they turn everybody to robots?
Well, there's different places where you can do that. They have places where you can just get healed. But if it's something where it's like you get a limb blowed off, most health facilities can also give you a prosthetic that's like a fully functioning arm, basically. Like Luke got his hand cut off in The Empire Strikes Back, in the original trilogy.
I remember when he lost his legs, he lost everything.
No, that was his dad. That was Darth Vader. I'm talking about Luke when he fought Darth Vader. His dad cut his hand off. And he got a fake one. And then if you remember when I was showing you when Boba got knocked into the Sarlacc pit and Luke was fighting everyone on the boat thing, on the sail barge, he got shot in the wrist. And you saw like the robot stuff underneath because that was his fake hand. So he got shot in his robot hand. Yeah, but they go.
I wish life was that simple. You lose a body part, you get a robot arm.
I know. I mean,
I'll be losing everything.
Would you wait until you had like an injury to do it? Would that be the only reason, or would you want to just like have some cool gadgets and just do it without an injury?
I want to be Andrew when I'm 5 years old, so I can go to high school and start dunking on everybody like Shaq.
That's illegal. They're gonna check your birth certificate.
And see, I'm an
check our last Tales from the Crib. It was my co-host's B-Day episode. We got him a cake. He blew out the candles live on screen.
I blew out the glizzy. I'm a glizzy gladiator now.
That's
whoever commented that, I'm looking for you. Real talk. That was so disrespectful.
You got to check the Tales from the Crib comments in the latest video. But the episode continues. It looks like they team up. They are going to Jabba's palace to scope it out. She has a little thing like Darth Maul had, where like a little tracker or spy thing that goes in and checks it out. Boba says goodbye to his bantha as it licks its face with its giant tongue. That was disgusting.
It was weird.
And then he said that he did it because he was either going to get his ship or die trying, like 50 Cent.
Get rich. And he got rich. I love it. And
Uh,
this was when Beta Fett
Beta.
started to become
Boba.
Alpha Fett.
Alpha Fett.
What?
Alpha. You know what's funny is he has a clone sister, and when they were born, he was actually his original code name was Alpha, and her name was Beta. So his literal name is Alpha Fett. That's where the joke comes from, because that's why they're calling him Beta.
I told you, Crib Reactions got all the Star Wars facts. You think it's all from Gavin, but the black guy has it too.
All right, Mace. Let's continue.
Mace.
Mace Windu.
Oh, I thought you were talking about P. Diddy.
Oh no one cares about P Diddy. But look, we got them sneaking in. They timed it right. They snuck in, and then they had to mess with the cooking robots. The one was a pansy. He got beat down super quick. And then they had the Mr. Chopper Man, and he looked like he was going to be a handful. But Finnick popped up behind him and slit his robot throat.
It was that quick. I thought it was gonna be a real scene.
I thought it was going to be an epic fight, and
I
I was
thought it
like,
was gonna get caught right here. I was like, "It's no how you automatically break in and you get caught first quarter. Where's the skills? Where's the assassination skills?"
you know where I was asking where the skills were? In the next scene when he's trying to catch the little rat catcher, the rat catcher robot. Why could he not catch him? And he got him so flustered that look how angry his face is.
Oh yeah, he turned himself off. He flicked himself off.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, the robot got so scared he turned himself off just to avoid
Snitching.
Yeah,
Ain't no snitching.
that was ridiculous. But they continue through Jabba's palace, and they basically find Boba's ship, which they called the Fire Spray, which is the actual name of the ship. But if you know the real name of the ship is Slave One. Stop trying to make everything PG Disney. It's been Slave One since 1980, whatever.
You can't say that.
It's Slave One. It's not anything bad. It's just what the ship's name is. It's not. It's like if the ship's nickname was Michael.
And then here's the scene where I thought this would have been the end for the,
Wait, I got a
the
question.
assassination lady. What?
Have you named your car? Because some people like name their cars. I didn't have a name to say. That's why I just said that the Michael name. But
You could name your car like Michael?
you can name your car whatever you want. No, I'm saying people like name their car. Oh, like this is Betsy. She's been with me for 10 years. Like some girl driving like a beat up like VW Bug. You never named it?
I remember I had my Nissan Sentra. I used to call it Dan Marino. Long story. You don't want to know that story.
That doesn't sound like a PG story.
Definitely not Disney Channel story.
But
They would have changed the name.
look at Fennec being a super assassin she is. She shot that man right in the chest, exploded his heart. He died instantly. And then you see Boba climbing in the ship. I love the inside shots of Slave One. You never got to see the inside of his ship in the original trilogy, so it was great to see a peek. You saw it in the prequels, and it's great to see it back again. Look at that amazing cockpit.
I'm surprised his ship didn't explode when he couldn't get through. He was like, I need more space.
I thought he was damaging the heck out of it for no reason, but he couldn't see because of the way it is.
But you know, it was pretty. This scene was pretty epic. You know, it was the start to an amazing climax.
Yeah, it was. No, okay. But this is them booking it out of Jabba's palace with the with his starship, as Disney would say, or the fire spray. But we all know it's Slave One. But they basically booked it, and Boba's like, "I gotta murk some people. It's payback time, mother effers."
Exactly, and then the whole time I'm thinking like, "What is this it for the assassin lady? Is she gonna just go off about her merry way?" And
she was just like that white girl in Hustle and Flow. I'm a ride.
She became a linger.
You are crazy. But look at this amazing picture here when he comes up on the bikers and just murks the heck out of them. And this was overkill.
And it was a lot of bikers. At first I was wondering. At first I was thinking like, oh, this is how they beat the Tuscans, because there was so many of these warriors now. And then out of nowhere he came in. I thought he was gonna like talk to him like, hey, so what happened? I thought he'd forget like some little story, at least find out what happened to the other Tuscan lady. But nope, he came with other plans.
I hope the Tuscan lady survives. We're still praying for her. We put out the Amber Alert. But look at this. You can see the big picture is the concept art, and the still frame is the actual footage, I guess you could say. But look how crazy and how close they got it. That's pretty spot on there.
It was hilarious. My kind of guy finally grew his alpha back.
That was a good one. But look at it here. More pictures of murking. Everybody's going everywhere. And look at that face.
And look at my face. My coworker who did 7 slides of this. You should have seen my face. I was like, Gavin, we got 20 slides to do. I went to sleep. I woke up. Guess how many slides he had in the bank? 125.
No, not that many slides. You're talking about pictures.
And I went back to sleep.
I didn't use all the pictures. I got like 80 pictures. I did overdo it because this scene was crazy, and I was getting all kinds of little clippets, little snippets and little clippets.
And you can see, and look at his face. You know, he was so happy to press that red button. You messed up my family. We're coming for you. And then I wonder if he's gonna go back to the fish people, the Nemo people, and be like, "Now you pay me."
Now you pay me.
I told you.
Oh yeah, he's going to war with them, so we're gonna see them actually go to war, and but that'll be more interesting. But we got another slide of murking. Look at that guy getting flown in the air. I feel like we're in Baghdad.
What?
I feel like
Afghanistan?
this is one of the drones that we send out there that murks everyone. That's our enemy. You know what I'm talking about?
You're about to be my enemy right now.
But look at that. I got the still frame when the missile was right about to hit impact, and then kerplunk. Nothing but twisted metal and flesh. That's what I'm talking about, Boba. Get your Boba on.
Get your bubble on.
Boba. Get your Boba on. But look, they take off, and now he's got another score to settle. I'm gonna get even with that D Sarlacc pit.
And on this scene, I was wondering, like, what did the Starlight Pit do to him? You already busted out. It wasn't his fault. He fell.
He just fell into his mouth, so you can't blame him for it.
That's like you going outside and swatting flies. They're home. That's in their habitat. You in their home. They should swat you.
But I thought it was crazy how he dipped the ship down face first. I never really seen it fly like that. You could see that in the bottom right corner when he started kind of, taking it down. And then as we can see here, you could see where he was peering in the mouth, and up in the right-hand corner, it looked like an egg. You didn't know what it was. And then bam.
It was a bomb.
No, it was that mouth.
The
mouth tried to get him.
That mouth.
It was the mouth.
Oh, then he came out and grabbed him. And
yes.
Then, oh, yeah. So, and the whole time I'm like, what is he doing here? And he's like, I'm looking for my suit. I'm like, doesn't he know he got robbed for his suit?
Yeah, he was passed out by the Jawas.
The Jawas stole his suit.
They stole his suit, and they stole his manhood.
It's some honey mustard.
No. That would be definitely not Disney.
Yeah, honey mustard.
He did not. Don't do Boba like that. He's no longer Beta. He's Alpha Fett. But as you can see here, he basically had to escape. He let the seismic charge fall into the Sarlacc's mouth. The Sarlacc ate it, and then it bedinged everywhere.
No, he didn't do it. The assassin lady did.
Oh, Fennec Shand.
She was the boss of this whole episode.
And he's
I
like,
swear.
don't you be touching my buttons. Just like when you try to touch the keyboard. I said, don't be touching my buttons.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to let you make it. But like I said, this episode 4, right?
Yeah, episode 4.
The assassin lady saves his life. She's the reason why this episode was thebomb.com.
She's actually getting cooler and cooler.
And you know what's funny? The whole time I was sitting there wondering, like, well, when is she gonna go? When is she gonna go? When is she gonna go? Then when the flashback stopped, she was there, and I was like, this has been the lady the whole time.
Yeah, it's explaining how they
how
became kindred spirits.
It's like how I found Gavin. He was in the club, and then he was surrounded by 20 guys because he's talking to one girl. You know what I did? I took my jacket off, and that was it.
And then all the guys were on you.
No, I was on them. Like
Chris, started stripping on the dance floor.
Like Kurt Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Wait. Is that the right guy?
Who, the Wookiee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris Hansen.
Cool. I thought you was making me sound like the other guy.
No, that's funny. If you watched our last episode, my co-host called Chris Hansen the Wookiee Chris Hansen.
It's the same
To catch
thing.
a predator. to catch Predator isn't in this. This is Star Wars. Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't telling people to get out of the chopper.
Get out of the way. That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Get in the chopper. That's how he sounds. But look, he spilled the water on his head. It looked like a OnlyFans commercial. He was getting super. It looked like Chris Bosh when the Miami Heat won the championship, and he was just taking a full. He got a full champagne bath. You look like you did that a little too well.
Listen here, I was trying to make sure the top wasn't open because I would have been in the shower.
That would have been hilarious. But they get out of there. The armor's not there. He's hanging out with her. He pledges life allegiance. He's like, "You stick with me. I'm gonna stick with you. We're gonna stick with each other." And then he gets out the back of the tank, and it says that he is 100% fully healed. So I think he's gonna be good to go, and I think there'll be no more flashbacks. So the last 3 episodes of this season should be all action. That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm ready to see some heads get blown off.
Oh, I think you're gonna see it. But kind of alluding to what the next scene is. He wants to make his presence known. He goes to the club, and who does he see?
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum is looking drunk, and he sees, oh my God, what are those people?
Tarlex?
Hmm?
Is it Tarlex?
No, it's what Bosk is. I can't. The Trandoshans.
I was close.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. My brain froze. But yeah, that's what Bosk is. Who's another bounty hunter. They hate each other because Trandoshans hunt Wookiees, which Chewie and Chrysanthemum are, and so they're enemies for life. He gets mad that they're winning too much, and he's all drunk. So he basically takes one of the Trandoshans and throws him through the wall.
He was beating them all up. It was like 4 of them, and he was slicing through them like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, look at him here. This is the concept art. This is him holding up. That's the bar lady owner. And she's pleading her case, saying, "Please let him be. You're beyond this. You're a gladiator. That's the old you."
Exactly. You know what? I'm gonna make you a deal. If you don't beat him up, if you don't rip him limb for limb, I'll clear your tab. And he looked at her like
he thought about it. And what did he do?
What he did?
He hit him with the badinga.
And he put out his own money. He said, "I don't need your money.
I'm taking his arm too."
Exactly.
You know what this reminds me of?
When I beat you up and I caught you in the cobra clutch.
No, it reminds me when we were playing one-on-one basketball. I broke your arm off.
Oh, yeah. You pushed me on the...
That was me right there.
He's a dirty, dirty player, you guys. He's a dirty, dirty player. He's basically Draymond Green mixed with a little Patrick Bev.
Yep.
Mixed with a little bit of James Harden.
Mixed with a little bit Ray Allen. Because I got the threes, baby.
You ain't got nothing.
You
can't even order a number 3 at McDonald's if I drove you up to the front menu.
It's because I don't go to McDonald's. Because I value my life and my cholesterol. But this was an awesome scene. Chrysanthemum rips his arm off. Look at him with his eyes rolling back into his head. He pays his tab because he said, "I'd rather just pay it if I could rip his arm off." And look at the scared people in the bottom right.
And I loved it.
But Chrysanthemum walks out the bar. He gets stopped by Boba. He said, "You're going to work for me now." You can see that there. And then he meets with all the other leaders in the area. He said, "I'm going to war with the Pikes. I'm going to take care of it. I don't need any help. Just don't backstab me and it'll be cool. And we won't get on each other's turf."
And I loved it.
And they were like, "We could just take you out ourselves." And then the Rancor almost ripped their feet off. And then he gave it a T-bone for scaring the heck out of him.
I love it. And you know what? This is what you get. I can't wait to episode 5 when it all goes down.
Yeah, basically the episode ended. They're hanging out on the tower, and she's like, "How much money we have?" And he's like, "I'm loaded, baby."
I got it. He's like, "You know what?"
She's like, "Oh, Lord." You remember that meme? "Oh, you got money." That's what she told him, because he told her that he got the money, he got the racks, he got the bands,
racks.
What was that dude's name that made the song?
Future? YC?
YC. Hope you're doing well, YC. Hope that money lasted you long. But anyway, she said that she can find some help, and I had a keen ear, and I heard the Mandalorian theme music. So I think Mando's coming back. Maybe a couple other Mandalorians. Maybe they'll go to Mandalore. It's gonna get Mando on.
Everybody's gonna get honey mustard.
No, it's
Sprinkle
not
with a
that.
little
It's not
spring.
that type of party. No zesty seasoning tonight.
Exactly. But moving on to the next scene. Was that
That's basically that was the end of the show. So now we got to give our ratings.
let's go in the middle of the scene.
Oh yeah, I kind of like the corner, but we'll go
So
in the middle.
all in all, episode 4,
What do you rate it? You go first.
best out of 10, I give it an 8.7.
8.7. That's a fair rating.
The lady said, I told you the assassin lady saved the whole episode. Without her, this would have been a 4.
I mean, I loved it. I love all the interaction in Slave One.
We know.
Look
You
at
gave
this.
us 4 slides of the same thing.
Look at him in the cockpit right here when the Sarlacc's trying to pull him in. Is like, I bet he was thinking, I'm not going back. You already got me once, not again.
I'm all hyped up for Mountain Dew. I'm ready to get the get.
But I probably would rate it like an 8.75.
Why don't you get your own? Get your own.
8.8. That's gonna be like The Price is Right. $1.
I hate you. I hate you.
But it wasn't a 9. I'm leaving a room for 9. I don't think any episode has been a 9 yet. I'm waiting for it to be epic. Chrysanthemum joined the team. Boba's building up a menacing army. He's might get the Mandalorians.
Wait. So, what was Chris Hansen when with the piggies was there and the Power Rangers?
He wasn't there. Remember, he let him go. He only picked him up in this episode when he went to the bar, and then when he saw him walk out of the bar after he ripped arm off the Trandoshan.
So he comes after him twice.
He doesn't come after him twice. Remember, the Hutt said that he could keep Chrysanthemum, and he just let him go free.
Okay.
This is him just catching him up and saying like, I'm not gonna own you, but I will pay you, and you can work for me. Like you could be like a real team member, not be on some not be on some 360 deal like Lil Yachty.
What?
Juicy is not the label.
You talked about that. Man, hey man, this is Crib Reactions. You don't get no funnier than us. But like we were saying earlier, this Crib Reactions, I'm gonna need you to hit that like, comment, subscribe button, hit
Bing
that
bong.
whammy.
Vote, comment below to retire whammy. If we get over 2 likes on a retire whammy comment, it's retired for life. He can never use it again.
Why you ain't no whammy?
But if you want to hear some more hateful language, follow me at Papa O'Block. Follow this guy at Felix Supreme 305. We don't ever talk about Star Wars on Twitter, so this is more real life stuff.
Exactly.
Star Wars is on the Crib Reactions channel, and if you're looking for real life, everyday celebrity topics, hit Tales from the Crib, our main channel. We'll go ahead and bump it to the next slide. Put us in the corner.
Exactly. And if you know how to spell whammy, put it in the comments below.
Scan the QR code.
I'm having trouble thinking about how to spell whammy.
I think it's kind of up to you. You can do it a few different ways.
W-ham-E?
W-hammy. But yeah, Crib Reactions is us right there. Make sure you're subscribed. We're getting more followers every day.
More followers and more dollars.
We're going to get every episode of the Book of Boba Fett will be reviewed, and then we'll get our final overall series final grades.
And then after that, we're going to have the highlights, the best of the best episode compilation of our bloopers.
We could do that. That
Exactly.
could be a good video.
We got a lot of them, trust me. Got it.
But do you have any final thoughts, sir?
Thirst?
Do you have any final thoughts?
I have no thoughts.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a loyal viewer. Comment below. We'll see you later.
Ooh, Crib Reactions #1 in San Antonio, and he kept on his uniform.
Beta.